Checking in. Had a rough day today. After having a really great night of sleep, and feeling really back on my feet again. I ended up waking up after having a great night of sleep, and was really, I haven't had a great night in a while, and I ended up having some waffles with my kids with some maple syrup and I'm having some banana with some blueberry jam and peanut butter. And then for lunch, I ended up having some pizza. And my eyes went red, my stomach went crazy, and I ended up having a pretty bad reaction when we picked up some clothing to take it we got some new laundry soap, this EC3 mold removing spore mycotoxin killing laundry soap and spray, and was super excited about it, and helped the kids pick it all up and load it all up, and in that process, this stuff has been washed a couple of times already, and it's all been sprayed with vinegar, 6%, and I didn't know that it doesn't really kill the mycotoxins, that you have to have a special way of killing mycotoxins, and the EC3 is supposed to really help with that. So I just got a bunch of it, just showed up. This is it right here. The EC3 laundry additive mold spray, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, spraying on everything and spraying on the floors and countertops and everything. But it's just part of this journey. This ride there's uphill and there's downhill, and you don't know what little tiny thing you do is going to trigger another reaction. So I was kind of bummed. I also helped. We just opened up the car that it had a bunch of mold stuff we put in it when we were transferring it, and I opened up the car, and the car, just the smell of the car had this kind of sweet, strange smell, and I realized that I think I recognized the smell of mycotoxins, which is super crazy. But I have a super sensor nose. Anyway, there was some sweet kind of chemical smell, and I was like, I think that's the first smell that I smelled when I started feeling bad. When we first detected mold. So mycotoxins are the real trouble. You have mold, and you have mold spores, and then you have the mycotoxins. And that has been probably the thing that's been triggering me and bothering me the most. But like I said, I woke up and I was laughing. I was making jokes. It was a good morning. And I spoiled it with just a few poor food choices and then a few poor behavioral choices of helping my kids move the laundry and things. They are dealing with a lot less issues than I am, because I had a lot more exposure to the mold. I spent a lot more time around it, and they were away, school, doing stuff, working, playing, whatever. So I was around it nonstop, working on the computer, sleeping in it all the time. And so in spite of like buying N95 masks, brand new ones sitting there, mold special masks, I didn't even put them on today. I was just feeling so good. And then just the day took a quick turn for the worse. Eyes, stomach especially, the mycotoxicosis amnesia kind of came back after kind of like feeling like, man, I had my brain back. So sticking to the high glutathione diet is so important. And then watching out that you don't put sugar in your body. You don't put like ultra processed food like pizza, even if it's organic and it's from Whole Foods. It will still mess your breathing up. And yeah. So anyway, this is just a quick check-in, just to say little choices, little things we do can have big effects when your body said, I've had enough. had enough of this mold thing, this mycotoxins thing. I've had enough. And so it just kind of lets you know. The eyes go red and weird looking, and your digestive system's weird, stomach's bloated. And so I'll be back on track tomorrow. I took Pectosol tonight, and already feeling more optimistic just from drinking water and taking Pectosol. But yeah, I didn't want to lose a whole day again. I've already lost a lot of days. I didn't want to lose another day. So, but I'm gonna wake up in a couple of hours from now, and I'm gonna take some biocidin drops, which help balance gut biome, and it really helps achieve a more symbiotic culture in the gut. So the microbiome in the stomach is more balanced. And so if there's too much fungus or too much candida, which happens a lot to people who have mold poisoning, candida levels go really sky high, then this is a great product for kind of battling that and keeping it at bay until we get the diet thing locked down. Excuse me. I'm exhausted now from a long, hard day of work. I'm actually working on building mold protocols right now, and I'm learning so much through this process. I've stayed up so many nights. It's just amazing how much hand-holding people with mold issues have, and I think it's just because brain fog is such a real thing, and also it's so important to just calm the nervous system down. So after I took some pharma-GABA and some magnesium glycinate, bisglycinate, it helped kind of relax me a little, but I had completely forgotten, I was feeling so good today, I just didn't do my normal dose of ashwagandha. And so I noticed my nervous system just triggered by that very small amount of being around that very small amount of mycotoxins in the clothing. And we just can't underestimate how unbelievably powerful mycotoxins are to sensitive bodies. And so, you know, breathing issues come up because histamine levels, mast cell, all that stuff, that all is part of what's being triggered right now. So anyway, I think that's it for tonight. My brain can't really process too much more. Signing off.